It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to NRL team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Wolverines will kick it away to start us off. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Breaks free. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Tight end goes in motion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. The back's got it. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. First down, why not keep it on the ground? Going toward the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Has the first down and more. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion, and it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
Cooler 18. Cooler 18. Here we go.
And here's the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. The Wolverines come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at 2nd forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy down. You better make up for it right here.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? He keeps it on the design run. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He'll hand it off. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Now it's 2nd down here. Design quarterback run. They've got him, but not before he makes a 1st down at the 41.
Picks up 1. Good enough for a 1st down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's a toss to the left side. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a 1st.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off play action. He's looking to throw. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Ducks.
What an advantage and weapon for this offense to have a tight end that can get this open downfield. You know, he has both the physicality of a fullback and the downfield presence of a wide receiver. Such an advantage going against these undersized defenders, and he made that touchdown look easy.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Direct snap. Tough running to avoid a loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have, and this corner identifies the play and then makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the Wolverines looking to run some tempo here. And he'll drop back here on third down. Gets hit on the right side. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on third down.
The Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The linebacker shifting around now. Now here's the toss play. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Second down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. Catch made wide open way downfield. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24th. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. It is a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Well, when you're defending this offensive coordinator, you have to be ready for anything. This is not something I'd expect to see down in the red zone, but it winds up getting them a few yards.
Direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. A much-needed score, but trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They're continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
PHC is good. They'll still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Comes back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? QB keeper all the way. He gets loose. As the first down is still going. QB in the clear now. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
There just aren't a lot of quarterbacks that can take a design QB run and take it downfield that far for a touchdown. What an added element for this offense, and it makes it so challenging for the defense to stop.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Try to run it with the option. And they finally get him down, but the quarterback keeper there picks up a big chunk and a first down.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught by the receiver. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And now the handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the Wolverines are in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. And he'll hit out of bounds after a short gain on that run. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Keeping it on the ground here.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. On the run, it's Graves. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Got it again. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. We'll see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Oh, it's a double pass. Running out of time in the pocket. Quick juke to get free. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Pitch play to the back. And they'll stop him after a short gain. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Moves out of the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Send the back in motion. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
So just 1 for 3 on red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Good job by the offensive line to get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a 3rd down play? Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Gain moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2.
Charcoal.
Looking for a receiver. And he will score. Touchdown, Wolverines. Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. And he drops back in the gun. And he can't hold on right in his hands. And he dropped it. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive now on the 25. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's got the first down and still motoring. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Ducks. There was no catching him that time.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And the PAT makes it a 15-point lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And looking to throw now on first down. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They're across the 50, set up with a first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
He escapes the pocket, scrambling around now, looking downfield. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Michigan.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And the PAT is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Look out, room to run here. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Let's see what the call is. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Breaks an open space. Gets the first and still running. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Kicker on the sidelines. They'll go for 2 points here, trying to tie the score. The quarterback's got it on the option. Oh, the ball comes loose. The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there.
Oregon 28, Michigan 26.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Is back out on the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll tackle him right at the 31. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Toss play to the outside. The senior able to make the stop after a short game.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Got to pick up the third and short through the air. Oh, that one's picked off. He's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Michigan. And that will give them the lead now. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. They're back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. first down loss. It's second and long from the 17.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line played just like that.
One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Short throw complete to the tight end. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gets the offensive football at the 40.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
On the move now. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Boy, when this guy gets out of the pocket and starts to create, you kind of hold your breath knowing what he can do. But how about the defense here? They did a good job of forcing him to throw and taking away the scramble.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take
deep shot toward the end zone. Clock near the goal line. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here with a flag down. Let's check what that's about. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT makes it a 12-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Graves. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for a man deep down the middle. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Go at the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of...
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Oh, I love the go route. They don't quite connect here, but, you know, it sends a message to that defense that you're going to stretch this defense all game long. It can open up the running game, and eventually you go back to it. Maybe you hit it next time for a big play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking right, this one caught. Breaks loose at the 40. Out of bounds after after a nice gain, finally a positive play from this offense.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Ducks pick up enough for a first down here. Wants to throw it. Receiver makes the grab.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And they trap him for a sack. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. The fastball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains and you really allow this defense to dictate things, it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He's got it. That is enough for a first down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
On a tight game like this, you're on the road, why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry up. Running play called on third and short. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackle, but only... After picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Hand off to the right side. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Motion now from the tight end. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. End zone ahead. They finally stop him, but that gain is for a first and goal.
17 on the play.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Ready up.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. So here we go, fourth quarter. They cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Goes out of bounds at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
At the 26. Second down coming up.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Hit as he released it. Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up third down now.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
The Wolverines bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And that sets up a return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Oh, the returner fumbled it. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Took contact on the throw. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Handoff running right. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. play fake. He'll look to throw it. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Hey, Chris, give him credit. It was nice technique to be able to hold on for that catch and stay in bounds, but he didn't go very far.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. On a flag before the snap, looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Can he make it to the marker? Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Ducks. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
The offense will set up now for the two-point conversion, trying to extend the lead to 3 points. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he'll run it into the end zone. The two-point conversion pushes the lead up to a field goal here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And they begin to click now. First down and more. He's still running. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Defense swarms them on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Crucial moment late in the game. 3rd and inches. Which side can impose their will? He keeps it on the design run. Runs through the defender. He moves the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The Wolverines are looking to keep this drive going. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. He'll have to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Finds his target. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
He'll throw it now. Finds an open target on the left side. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Defense ready for the Wildcat. This is a short game. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here.
Other scores from around the country. Slippery Rock, 38. Seton Hill University, 20.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Direct snap. Breaks into open space. They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Wolverines. They've taken the lead, the time running down.
What a great call here by the offensive coordinator. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and even though you're close to the end zone, you can still throw it and use the timing to your advantage and allow this receiver to be able to walk into the end zone.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope their defense can make a stop in this final drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graves. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. First play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Design quarterback run. He finds some space. He's past the marker and still going. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining.
Timeout.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. They'll run the option. That run moves the ball across the 40. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's incomplete. They come up empty there as time expires. Now, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team.